Hey guys, welcome back to Paperboy. It's Nikki, and I'm here to talk about this week's topic, which is how to transition medically or what precautions to take. So yeah, let's talk about it. So, obviously there are different ways to transition. There are quite a few ways. One is obviously through hormones, that is prescribed by a physician or an endocrinologist. The other one is naturally, which some people will take supplements and naturally boost their own levels of testosterone that they have now, but they don't necessarily want to receive um, hormone replacement therapy. And also, people might often choose this route because it's cheaper and they can't afford hormones. Um, you can also transition through surgery, like top surgery or bottom surgery. So there are different ways to transition. Um, some precautions I would take is like I explained in my previous videos. If you do choose to transition by hormone replacement therapy, or even naturally, I would work with the physician or endocrinologist. Please do not try to like alter your dose, because like genetics, you don't know how your hormones are going to affect you, and it might take a while for anything to happen. For example, I've been on testosterone for almost 2 years now. I still have no facial hair. I have barely a mustache here, but that's just genetics, and I can't. Yes, I would like to have facial hair, but it's not gonna. It might take a few years, so you just gotta be patient. Um, But if you do feel like you having an issue with your dosage, please talk to your endocrinologist or your physician and be like, hey, I don't think this is right. Can we please talk about altering my dose? And they'll be like, yeah, we can check that out, and you can safely be put on a level where it's not harming your body and it's not causing you any damage to your organs and all of that stuff. So you are important. So yes, that's one precaution. Another thing is through surgery. There is different there's different methods. I do not have that experience yet. I'm sure you could find some fellow paperboys who has that experience. But like I said, just work with your doctor and just try not to do it on your own, because that can be really dangerous and it can be very bad. So yeah, so really yeah, some other tips I would suggest is like if you have a primary doctor and if you're comfortable. For example, I do tell most of my doctors that I am trans because they're oftentimes asked what medications I take, and I will be like, oh, I take testosterone because I'm trans. This is up to you, and this is how you feel, but I feel more comfortable with my doctors and being like, hey, I take this because I feel like they should have the right to know because, like, if they were to prescribe me something and it happened to interact with hormones, I would like to know, and they should know because, like, you don't want to end up with them or messing something up. So yeah, so be open with your doctors and definitely talk to them and have a good enough relationship where you can talk comfortably and be like, hey, this is what's happening, what do you suggest I do about this? And be like, yeah. So yeah, those are my tips and my precautions. So yeah. So I that's it for this week, and I hope I see you guys next week. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.